Hey, how's it going? It's May 6th, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. Um, AMC recently released a spin off of Better Call Saul, which is already a spin off of Breaking Bad, for those who don't know, called Slippin Jimmy, which is an animated prequel about Saul's childhood in the style of Go Animate. That's what it looks like. It's pretty generic looking, pretty like. But here's the thing, and I've seen a lot of reactions to this, like passing it off as a joke, which I mean it pretty much is. Um, but the response has been seemingly like, why would they do this? Oh my god, which I understand. Um, but just for a little bit of context, I guess I don't have much context to provide, but and I don't pretend to know what's going on, but um, back in the day when Monk and Psych aired on USA Network, um, Psych had this animated web series of shorts called The Adventures of Young Sean and Gus. So they had that, which was a web exclusive, and probably no one knew about it, but maybe there'd be like a commercial or something like, "Go check out the Adventures of Young Sean and Gus on USANetworks.com. Check your local listing, whatever." It wouldn't be local listing. And then Monk had a web series, which wasn't animated, but it had an animated intro, and the web series was called Young Monk, I think. No, not young. Sorry, Little Monk. Not young. It's like Young Sheldon. Little Monk. Also like cheap web series quality, but like it was an actual production. And this is the vibe I'm getting from Slippin Jimmy. Now, granted, Slippin Jimmy is longer. It's almost around the length of like a full length show on like Cartoon Network, those 15-minute segments. I saw one episode, and it was 8 minutes. It was the first episode they put out, and it's not very good. It's not bad. It's just not really, and it's exactly what you would expect of a web series. And this is not being sold as a web series, but that's because everything is a web series these days. So they're saying it's a new spinoff. It's available on the AMC Plus app. That's a web series. It's a web series, but they're not calling it a web series. And okay, so sure, Psych is a comedy. It lends itself more to that. Monk is also kind of a comedy. It is a little bit weirder with Better Call Saul. It would be especially weird if it was Breaking Bad, but I think it's a little bit less weird that it's Better Call Saul. This show also, from what I've seen, is like is in name only. Basically, they have Saul and his friend. I want to say Gus. It's not Gus. His friend played by the actor, I think, Mel, no, I don't know his name. He was on The Last Man on Earth, and Briar Patch. It's the young version of that character who was in like a few flashbacks on Better Call Saul. So it's a little bit weird that it's Better Call Saul, as opposed to like Psych or Monk. Monk was kind of serious. Monk was closer to the vibe of Better Call Saul. Kind of. It's a procedural though. But but Better Call Saul has had lots of like web exclusive kind of wacky weird stuff over the years. Tutorial from Lalo on how to make tacos. Like a little clip of Howard showing people how to box. Those were two recent ones. They have all these like web exclusive like videos, like this is how you do the Los Post Hermanos training video from Gus. So they've already been doing this weird web exclusive content. This is not really that much weirder to me.